From the start of this trip, you'll want to be conscious of the side of the road as it passes by on your right. We'll get into that later. We are starting our drive in the Southern California town of Santa Clarita, traveling to Carpinteria, California, a distance of 73 miles, which is significant. Thanks to a time-lapse camera, the scenery is flying by at 15 times the speed we are really traveling. If we are driving 60 miles per hour, you are seeing what it would look like at 900 miles per hour. But there's much more to this trip than just having the fun of watching a time-lapse video showing the scenery as we travel through Southern California on a beautiful January day. We are doing this to help untangle some astronomical monetary numbers that can be difficult to otherwise grasp and help understand the enormous number of Joint Light Tactical Vehicles our United States military branches have purchased since they were introduced in the year 2015. The Joint Light Tactical Vehicle, or JLTV as it is called, was developed as a replacement for the Army Humvee, which was susceptible to landmines and caused many deaths and blown off limbs of American soldiers in the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. JLTVs are larger vehicles designed to reflect bombs and bullets. Made in Wisconsin by the Oshkosh Defense Company, the first JLTVs were delivered in 2015. As of April of the year 2022, nearly 4 years ago, our military branches had purchased 19,275 JLTVs at a price of around $350,000 each. If you take all 19,275 JLTVs and line them up alongside of this highway, bumper to bumper, they would stretch out a distance of 73 miles, which is precisely the distance we will be traveling in this video. That's right, bumper to bumper, the JLTVs purchased up until April 2022 would extend the entire distance of this trip. If we were hiking at a rate of 3 miles per hour for 8 hours a day, it would take us over 3 days to walk the entire distance of these trucks parked bumper to bumper. Make no mistake, we absolutely support our soldiers being given the best equipment that will protect their lives and limbs. We want no more dead or maimed soldiers. The problem we have is the enormous number of these vehicles we are buying. It is difficult to imagine that we would be planning another foreign intrusion like Afghanistan or Iraq. How would we use them? But the numbers don't stop here. Our United States military does not want to stop at the nearly 20,000 JLTVs already purchased. They are looking to buy thousands more, with an end goal to have bought as many as 60,000 JLTVs. What kind of war would we possibly get into where we would need this many JLTVs? If we did, how could we transport up to 60,000 of these vehicles to the battle line? To further boggle the mind, we already have a very similar appearing and functioning vehicle known as the MATV, which stands for Mine Resistant Ambush Protected. These vehicles were introduced in the year 2005, 10 years prior to the JLTV, with our armed forces purchasing around 10,000 of them at a cost of around $470,000 each. Suddenly, our future inventory of these trucks has the potential to expand to an inventory that is a little over 270 miles long. That's nearly 4 times the distance we are traveling in this video. It would be foolish enough to purchase this many vehicles if we could afford them, but consider that our ever-growing national debt has just passed $34 trillion. That's over $100,000 for every citizen in the United States, boys and girls included. A family consisting of a husband, wife, and 3 kids has a $500,000 share of our national debt. Our government is addicted to spending in war. We should be working on creating peace with our enemies. Peace is by far the best form of national security. Buying such enormous quantities of these vehicles will only encourage the United States to support or even join in more international conflicts. Have we not learned anything from our failures in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Vietnam? And with that, we finally arrive at Carpinteria State Beach. Can you believe that? Military trucks parked all the way from where we started in Santa Clarita up here to the beach in Carpinteria, California, a distance of 73 miles. We should all be after our Congress people to stop this wasteful spending.